It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Cannon looking over the floor. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Out left to the wing. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on them.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Ward. Over to the left wing. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Will it go? Buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Cannon. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, that shot is off. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, fires the 3. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Here's Cannon, still without a basket.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Takes the 3. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. They set the pick. Can't connect from long distance. Lets the three fly. That one, no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Leading by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the middle, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
They set the screen. Dos Santos off target with his 3. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Nedovic. No scoring in this one. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Watcher up. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Going inside, it's good. Nedovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the paint, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He can't get that one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
They set the pick. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. .143 left in the first half of the game. Three-pointer. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
.125 left in the second quarter. Shoots it. Off target from the wing.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
There's the screen. Low. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Teodosic. scoreless thus far. And Nedovic kicks to Boy. It's tipped, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
6 on the shot clock. Dos Santos. Right wing. Pass to Nedovic. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Nedovic has got 11 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive rebound. From deep. It dropped for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Kalinic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Puts up a deep 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first half. They lead by 12. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
I'm sure neither of you paid attention to the power rankings back in your day.
Yeah, I always just assumed we were number 1 already.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the home team.
They want to lean.
And that concludes.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Cannon. The 3. That shot, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Just 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. There's a good screen. A second chance effort. And the layup is good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Driving in. And that one, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lets it go with the 3. No good on that one. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And he's good on the 3-ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Ward. There's the triple. No good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Cannon gets it to go. Here's Ward to the left side wing. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown. He's got 12. 59 seconds left in the third. Fires from deep. No good. This miss, number 4 in 10 shots. Deflects the pass. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Cannon. Misses in close. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. Down low. Here's Ward. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ward's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Watsara. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Watsara's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Medovich misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Shot clock at 6. Low. Traps in the tray.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Kolinic. No good on the 3. Pass to Watera. Three-pointer. Watera's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. There's the pick. Dos Santos. And the three ball is good.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Kennedy's checked in for Teodosic. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. No good on the wing three. Here's Cannon. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First one falls for him. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Takes it inside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The wing jumper off target.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Boy. He drains the quick shot. Boy's got his first points in this one. Here's Ward driving inside. And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
1:15 left in the fourth. Cannon, that's a two-pointer. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Cannon taking 2 shots.
And so Cannon nails both of them. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Shot on the wing. It's good.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
That shot wide open.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
There's the 3. Offline. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
And here's Brown. Drops in the layup for two.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
They set the pick. The three. Gets the three to fall.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Pass to Jones. Here's Ntilikina. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Good on the jump shot. We played just over a minute here in the first. Defended by Jones. It's rebounded by Ntilikina.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Defended by Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Jones. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Puts up a deep three. Hauled in by Brown. Right side Jones. Pass to Ntilikina. Intercepted. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Ntilikina. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
On the wing, Jones from the arc. Outside, Brown. Here's Ntilikina. That three's off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, but it worked out for them that time.
They set a pick. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Ntilikina.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And here's Brown for three. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Into the lane. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Jones, the pass to Brown. Drops in the three. Brown's got 8 points. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
There's a screen. Launches a three. Drills it from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Jones from outside. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Defended by Jones. And the three-pointer goes. He has 6. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Ntilikina. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And that one drops for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Washington in at the point guard position.
An old school finish there with the finger roll. You gotta be committed to a move like that, and he was.
On target from range.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. Pokashevsky covering. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
And we played through the first minute here in the second.
Home team foul. Hollenboy. First personal foul. Second team foul.
From deep. Hits the three-pointer. Pokashevsky's got 5 points in the quarter.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Here's Nedovic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bonga. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. Pokashevsky, the pass to Washington. Here's Bonga. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Nedovic. He's guarded by Washington. No good on the triple. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Bonga. Lets the 3 fly. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Jones sets a screen. Goes back up. And it's Bonga missing.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
He's guarded by Washington. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
With the drive. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On Sunday, then on Thursday. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Pure from three-point range. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Give him 8 points now.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Jones. First shot won't go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Knocked away.
Away team ball.
.58 seconds left in the second quarter. Washington outside.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He's guarded by Washington. Here's the pick. Goes up on the wing. The ball's knocked loose.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option then.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Really left him alone that time. Bonga has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Bonga has gone 1 for 3 from deep tonight. He's guarded by Washington. And they recover it.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so that brings the first half to a close. They lead by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Lots of amazing plays in that one. We'll be seeing them over and over and over on that loop.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the visiting team.
You can see that.
And that'll do it for us.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Ntilikina. Yet to see a basket. Jones from outside. No luck on that one. They set the pick to the paint. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he makes both free throws. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Ntilikina. Ntilikina's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jones. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops it first. So he gets them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. No good on the wing 3.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Wide open look. Yep, that one goes.
Davies. Assistant, Frank Ntilikina.
It's a close game here in LA. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. There's the drive, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First personal foul.
The visitors with the ball. Releases. They get it back. Left side, Brown. Five to shoot. Off target on the 15-footer.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
Jones with the ball. From deep three-point land. The shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And stolen by Jones. In transition, here they come. And it's good for 2. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
4-3. Hauled in by Brown. Outside Jones. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. And that misses. That would have put him up. Can't connect from long distance. We've we've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Drains the triple. Jones has got 9 points now in the second half. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Fires the three, sinks the tray. 11 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Fires it from 18. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Jones has got 11 points in the quarter.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Sinks it from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a screen. Jacks up a three. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Up 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Ntilikina. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And the shot goes down. Ntilikina's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Lundberg driving to the basket. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pulls it. Misses the jumper from the wing. Out to the right wing. He's guarded by Washington. He's off on that one. Here's Lundberg. Pass to Washington. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. He shoots. And right on target. That one's good.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Driving in, and Washington powers it through.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Hits the trifecta, and it's a tie ball game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Puts up a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the second free throw drops. And it's a two-point ball game. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up 2 for 3.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Fires from deep. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
For 3. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Washington outside. Offline with a 3. The steal. Bonga pass to Pokuševski. Cans it from short range. Pokuševski's got 7 points here in the quarter. It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Now here's Washington. Tight defense on it. Money.
Washington Jr.
52 seconds left to play in the fourth. There's a screen. This one for 3. To get it again. He's guarded by Washington. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target. Now here's Pokuševski. Tightly guarded. Pass to Washington. Back to Pokuševski.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul. Trying to extend that game.
3-pointer. We're going the other way.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, number 3.
Robbed. Down low. From deep three-point land. Yes. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jones is out there with Ntilikina. Then it's Jones. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. 6 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Now here's Jones. Pass to Davies. With the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
For the 3. And rebounded by Davies. Here's Ntilikina. We played just over a minute here in the first. That one goes. Count it.
In pick and roll situations, a point guard has got to demonstrate patience. Ntilikina does a great job there.
Defended by Jones. Pass to Ward. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. There's the pick. Bonga pulls it in.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Davies with the bucket.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 5.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Ntilikina. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Frank Ntilikina brings outstanding size to the position. It's about playing with confidence and playing under control on the offensive end.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Defended by Jones. And there's
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Ntilikina. Screen by Jones. A 3 ball. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Ward. There's a screen from outside the arc. Ntilikina with the rebound.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Ward. Drives to the hoop.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
From 17 feet out, the shot's good from Ntilikina. Ntilikina's got 6.
Well, Frank Ntilikina has exceptional basketball IQ, so he understands when to take advantage of the mid-range.
Hits it from three-point range.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Bonga. Here's Ntilikina. He has 6. Got a piece of it. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Bonga, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. They lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
We've got Washington, and it's Lundberg in at the shooting guard. Defended by Pokusevski.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Lundberg. Pass to Pokusevski. That 3 off the mark. They've got Pokusevski, and it's Davies in at the 5 down low. Here's Watsara. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. From past the arc, Pokusevski with the bucket. Pokusevski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Low. He's covered by Washington. Pokusevski grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Hamas. He has yet to score. Low. It doesn't go for him. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
Home team foul. Number 8. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lundberg. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Pokusevski with the ball. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Lundberg. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Lundberg's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. A shot by Lundberg, no good. Here's Watsara. And that time, also a missed shot. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. Low. He's covered by Washington. Low. Pocket 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Lundberg. 5 points in the game. No good there. Fast break. Here we go. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lundberg's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. Driving the lane. Thomas can't drop it.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Now, Pokusevski buries the long-range jumper. Pokusevski's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Pass to Watsura. They set the pick. Inside. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And that does it for the first half of play. They lead by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the home team. And that's all for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 7.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
They've got Jones. Ntilikina out there with Jones. And it's Davies in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Here's Ntilikina. The three-pointer, no good. Ntilikina's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Defended by Jones. He takes it in, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. Here's the drive.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pass to Bonga. Rebounded by Ward.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's Ntilikina. 6 points for him. Pass to Bonga. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Ward.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's the screen. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. He's got 10.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he makes that one.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Jones, no luck. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Pass to Ward. The tray bangs home the trifecta.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Davies with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Shoots. Ntilikina with the rebound. Jones looking for an opening. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's good. 2 points. Davies has got 11 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
There's a good screen. Pass to Ward. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
At the line for two, Ward.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Bonga. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. 5 points in the game.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Defended by Jones. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Ntilikina looking it over, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Watsara. There's the pick. Low. He's covered by Washington. There's the steal. They've got Washington, and it's Davies in at the 5. Now, here's Washington, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Defended by Pokuševski. Pass to Hummus. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Watsara. And he drives in. Count it. Good. Wanzer's got his first basket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Launches it. Knocks down the three ball.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team. Number 88.
They set the pick. Low. Off target from three-point range. Outside, Jones. Driving.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pokusevsky finds Washington. Jacks up a 3. Is with the rebound. Washington's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Sinks the three-pointer.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he's good on the second. Defended by Pokusevsky. To the middle. Ward, good. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pokusevsky with the ball. Nails the wide open jump shot. Pokusevsky's got 5 points now this quarter. For 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Into the lane. He can't hit that time. Pass to Hayes. To the right side. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Lundberg. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9. 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. From the arc. Pokusevsky grabs the miss. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard. The time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
There's a screen. No good on the triple. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here's Lundberg. Got a hand on it. The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty...
It's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Ward. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
The three ball. Buries it from three. He has 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's blocked. And we're about a minute into the first. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
He was all alone on that one.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
And there's a pick. Off target with the 3. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
The offensive rebound.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Six on the shot clock. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. There's the 3. That shot off the mark.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 7.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
2 minutes remaining. First 2 minutes.
Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
There's a screen. Pass to Hayes. Driving inside to the middle. And finished off by Hayes.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
55 seconds left in the first. Three-pointer off the mark. Out left to the wing. From behind the arc. He drops it from range.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And the layup is good off the glass. 10 points for him.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that time also a missed shot. They set the screen. And finished off by Hayes.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
The first quarter concludes. And great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here he goes. Counted. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Lets it go from deep. No good that time. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Just 5 to shoot. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Takes a 3. The rebound by Teodosic. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He's got 5.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
They get it back. Takes the 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Launches it from deep. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
From behind the arc, knocks it down from distance.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
1:49 left in the first half of this one. No good from the wing.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Nedovic. He's scoreless. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
They set a pick. This one for 3. Fires in the triple.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
56 seconds left in the second. The 3. The shot misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I like their mindset. Staring at a deficit, they're pounding it inside for high-quality shots.
Shot from the top of the key. Jump shot is good that time. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he makes both from the line. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Launches it. No good there. That'll do it for the first half. Leading by 14. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
24.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's gonna be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Okay, so now, glad you could join us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. In for the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
It's Hayes with the rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Off the mark there with a 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Let's go with a 3. And he can't get that one. Hits it home from three-point land.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And there's the screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your home team, number 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
The 3 ball. The shot no good.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
3-pointer, no good. Looking to end this cold spell. And Ward pulls it down. Ward's got 4 rebounds now.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Off target from 3-point range.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Connects from downtown. He's got 13. Over to the wing. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Nails it from 3.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 3 is up. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Knocks down the long J.
3.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shot from the wing. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Lets it fly. And the jumper falls for him.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Jacks up a 3. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. It's Hayes with the rebound.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
They set a pick. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 17. And we're coming right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Teodosic. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Offensive board. Just 5 on the clock. Tries yet again. It's deflected. To the left wing. From downtown. Drains the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
They set the pick. Drives to the hoop.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And a miss there on the triple. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
And he gets it back. The three is up. Doesn't go for him.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Fires the three. On target from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And that one drops.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And there's a pick. Lets the three fly. Here's Nedovic. Second chance effort. Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okay, knockout. Wow. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And he drives in. And the deficit down inside single digits.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead. Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Teodosic. And he makes it on the layup.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And that one's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Ward's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. There's 1:12 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. There's a screen. Here's Teodosic. Here's the three. And Ward pulls it down. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
Hayes with a screen. And that one is stuffed right through.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From the arc. The shot that time not on target. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the...
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. The three. The shot, no good. Here's Bonga. Here's the screen. Driving to the basket. And a strong finish with two hands.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Ntilikina. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Back to Cannon. Puts up a three. To the wing on the left. There's the triple. Out to the right wing. Connects from three-point range.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
There's the pick. Jones from outside. It's good from long range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Cannon, top of the key. Six on the shot clock. Sinks the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
For the three. Ntilikina with the rebound.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And no good that time.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
The 17-footer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Hurting you now from there as Ntilikina's finding his range on those shots.
They set the pick. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Davies. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Davies kicks to Ntilikina. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to the away team.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. The three ball. Oh, offensive interference. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Jones, no one around him. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Cannon. They set the screen. Hands it from downtown. Cannon's got 6.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep. And he dunks it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Can't get it to fall.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Leading by 6. After this break, we'll be... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
We've got Brown. Bo Krzyzewski is out there with Jones. Then there's Washington. And it's Lundberg in at the shooting guard position. Up top, Washington. From past the arc. Pakusevski can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jones is out there with Pokusevski. Then there's Brown. Then there's Washington. And it's Lundberg in at the 2 spot.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Pass to Jones. Here's Lundberg. Jacks up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Lundberg's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Brown out there with Pokusevski. Then it's Jones. Then there's Washington. And it's Lundberg in at the 2 guard. Teodosic. Pass to Nedovic. 3-pointer. And Jones pulls it down. Now, here's Washington. He's guarded closely.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And that one's good. Teodosic. Teodosic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Pakusevski. Here's Lundberg. Lots of room. Bucket is good. Lundberg's got 5 points in the quarter. Dos Santos. He's covered by Washington. Dos Santos. Offensive rebound. Boy kicks to Nedovic. And the 3 ball is good.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Now, here's Washington. He's guarded closely. Pass to Pakusevski. From outside the arc, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Teodosic. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And here is Washington. It's tipped. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Fires away from outside. Boy kicks to Nedovic. Buries the long-range jumper. Nedovic has got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
From deep, Washington. Rebounded by Boy.
And they continue to control the glass.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. They set the pick, launches it. Pakusevski grabs the miss. From deep 3-point land. Pass to Brown. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And the first half is now in the books, leading by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their...
Now let's take a moment. That'll do it for our show.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jones is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Davies in at the center position. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Jones looking for an opening. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jones has got 8 points. Jones has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Ntilikina, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 5.
Ntilikina picking his spots on the floor now.
No good with the triple. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Puts it up. Bonga, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Cannon's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. They set the pick for 3. Unable to get that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And shot on the way. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Fires from deep. And Jones pulls it down. Pass to Bonga. Fires it up. To the left wing. Ntilikina looking it over. Here's the 3. It's tipped. Out to the wing. Pulls it up. Misses the wing jab.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
From the arc. And that one is off.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
A three-pointer off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Davies, the pass to Ntilikina. Outside, Jones. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Jones.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Cannon. And the layup's good off the glass. Cannon's got 8 points. And the home team has possession. 6-point game. It's Jones on the way. No good from outside. 1:03 left to play in the third. Down low. Cuts off the pass. One-on-one fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them. The visitors with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. There's a good screen. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. 8 points for him.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
The 3. Teodosic grabs the miss.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Lets it go with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Teodosic has got his second basket.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Teodosic. The tray. Kusevsky grabs the miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Washington. Back to Pokusevsky. Sinks the three-pointer.
How about the 7-footer out there knocking down threes? Poku from distance.
Pokusevsky's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land. Tries it from 19 and dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Dos Santos, and a miss there on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pass to Pokusevsky to take the lead. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. Pokusevsky's gone 3 of 6 from outside, 50%. Here's Teodosic. Basket good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Washington. Oh, they get it back. Pass to Lundberg. There's the screen. Rob. It's 2-on-1. Ahead, Kalinic. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Here's Pokusevsky. Teodosic grabs the miss. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Washington passes to Pokusevski. Off target from outside. Pokusevski's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Takes the 3. Pokusevski grabs the miss. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Jones finds Brown. Now Washington. Pass to Pokusevski. 6 to shoot. And he swishes it right through. Pokusevski's got 8 here in the quarter.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
That one drops for him.
The defense just way out of position there. No one there to contest the layup.
Now Washington. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the lane.
Free throw good from Washington.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Dos Santos. It drops.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Jones from outside. Teodosic grabs the miss. Dos Santos. He's covered by Brown. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And Jones pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's Washington outside. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Second team foul. For the away team.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws. Bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
Jones with it. To tie it up. Can't get the 3 to fall. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just...
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Bonga. And there's the screen. Inside. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Ward. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Buries it from three.
It's really good watching Neely Keener work the pick and roll. His decision-making he displays continues to get better.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Here's Ntilikina. There's a screen. Takes it inside. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And, you know, the length of Ntilikina, man, takes long strides when he's driving inside to get past the defense. Fantastic stuff.
No good with the triple. Now Jones. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. And his first shot of the game, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The shot. Good. He hits the jumper.
Ntilikina is a terrific passer, always looking to share the ball whenever the opportunity is there.
Here's Ward. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Jones from outside. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Ward. Hayes with a screen. The shot by Ward, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Ntilikina. And the shot no good, a bit short. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. Ntilikina's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. There's 1:12 left to play in the first. Jones from outside. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Deflected. They get it back. Ward. Man, he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Here's Jones. There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pure from three-point range.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And the shot goes in. 5 points in the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. They lead by a bucket. And quarter... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Washington in at the point guard position. For 3, gets the 3 ball to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
We've got Washington, and it's Lundberg in at the shooting guard position. Here's Pokashevsky on the money from 12 feet away. They set the screen. From outside, off the mark. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. To the inside, here's Jones, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Lundberg. No made baskets yet, just 5 to shoot. The 3-pointer off the mark. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. From outside the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Washington passes to Pokashevsky. Fires in the triple. Pokashevsky's gotten his second bucket on the night.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
He's guarded by Washington. Soft touch off the glass.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Jones sets a screen. Washington's shot is good.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
There's a screen. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Picked by Pokashevsky. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. The rebound by Lundberg.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
2 minutes remaining.
Money from 17 feet out. Lundberg's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
To the middle. And no good. Jones with some nice D. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Pokashevsky. And it's all from 3-point range.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Hummus going inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
He's guarded by Washington. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Washington with the ball. 46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Jones sets a screen. Here's Pokashevsky. It's hauled in by Hamas. And they're pushing it up. They set the screen. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Pokashevsky's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Washington. Wide open. And that's good for 2. Here's Hamas. To the wing on the left. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And that's it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Alexei Pokashevsky.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They get the rebound. Pass to Bonga. The three. That one no good. And they're running. And there's the screen. It's rebounded by Ntilikina.
Away team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
From about 16, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Tell you what, the size and height Ntilikina possesses helps him here, clearly, especially on these and-one opportunities.
On the take, lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Defended by Jones. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 5. It's scooped up. Launches a 3. Pass to Ward. Beyond the arc. That shot missing.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. On Sunday, then on Monday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. He takes it away. Are you kidding
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. A tight one here in New York City. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Basket's good.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Hayes with a screen on Jones. For the tie. He can't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining on the clock. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
.156 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Ward. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Give him 8.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. For the lead. And he sinks the layup.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Jones, the pass to Bonga. Off target from outside. Down low. Here's Ward. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Hayes with a screen on Jones. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Go ahead, rise up and throw it down, big fella. If he wanted to, he could have ripped that rim right out of the stanchion.
It's stolen. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fast break. Here we go.
Oh! Wow.
Come away
with authority. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Defensively, if you let them get in rhythm, you're digging your own grave.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Up by 2. And fourth. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Jones in at the 5.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Here's the pick. Inside. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And that one is hammered home.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the away team.
It's both from the stripe. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
Washington outside. And there's the drive. Count that bucket. Washington's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Defended by Jones. 5 to shoot. There's the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true. Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
The 3 from Washington. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Third team foul.
There's a screen. Defended by Jones. Fires from deep. Washington grabs the miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Picked by Pokashevsky. To take the lead. It's not going to go for him. Pokashevsky covering. Pass to Hamas.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's the floater. That one is off. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth. 2 points. That one goes. Washington's got 9 points here in the second half.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
But for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The home team calls timeout. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Ntilikina. Oh, and they take the lead. Ntilikina's got 20 points.
And Ntilikina is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instinct and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
Pass to Ward. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Good on both.
Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Jones. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. It's rebounded by Ntilikina. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Pokashevsky. And Ward pulls it down.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pokashevsky covering. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Back to Hayes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pokashevsky. And it ends up out of bounds.
The ball goes to your home team.
Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Off target from downtown. Pass to Bonga. Out to the wing. This would tie it. Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
How about that one off the front?
And this is as good as it gets.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, and it's Jones in at the 2 guard. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
They set a pick. Jones from outside. Hits the trifecta.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Defended by Jones. Hayes with a screen on Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Bonga. Misses the jumper.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
2 minutes remaining.
They set the pick. Now here's Hayes. Clock at 6. And finished off by Hayes.
They need to start double teaming.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
They give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Down low. Pass to Ntilikina. From the top of the key, that one's good. Nothing but net. Ntilikina's got 22.
And, you know, Ntilikina picks his spots well, lets his offense come to him, and I like his shot selection.
And there's a pick. And here's Hayes. Missed inside. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Here's Bonga. He buries it from 3. Bonga's gone 1 of 3 from distance. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now here's Pokashevsky. He's defended by Hayes. There's the 3. Pokashevsky the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
No good on the 3.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's Ntilikina. Just 5 to shoot.
Yes! And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Looking to win the run. Off target. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They escaped with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes.